Hello, everyone, and welcome to the commentary for Transformers Nexus Chapter 9. Chapter freaking 9. That's right, we're getting there. We're getting into the thick of things. The last episode, Maxion was surrounded by Ultra Magnus and his team because Sunstreaker ratted him out. You see, Sunstreaker thought he was doing the right thing here. Because I don't know what he respects Sideswipe or something. Who knows? But he wasn't going against Jess. He thought he was doing the right thing by telling Sideswipe what Maxion's plans were. Maxion and Jazz's plans. So he's not a bad guy. We all know that. As the series progresses, he's not that bad of a dude, right? He's just not about thinking or trying to do the right thing. He was trained by Prowl, so he wants to do the right thing. And as you can see right here, Jazz is realizing that they have really no other choice but to leave with what they've got. And what they've got is Expron. He's an okay fighter, but they got Prowl, but he wants to become Barricade for whatever reason, right? Just crazy dude. And they got Bumblebee and Grimlock, and then of course Jazz. You got Grimlock, right? The strongest Autobot of them all, stronger than Optimus Prime. So that's one good thing. But you need Maxion because he knows how to control the Nexus, and you need Ironhide because Ironhide, he's a badass. And Ratchet, I think was gonna go. I can't remember. Was he gonna go? I can't remember. But yeah. No, everything's unraveling. The Autobots, their plans are falling apart here. So they get a little bit desperate. Obviously, you have to. The Matrix has been infected, and they have to save it. They not only do they want to cure the Matrix, but they want to save Optimus Prime, especially Jazz. Jazz wants to save Prime. So, and right here, as you can see, Silverbolt just being an amazing, awesome dude. In TF3, that's what he was. He turned the tide of that battle, right? He was just knocking out Bionicles and Decepticons left and right. He's Ultra Magnus's go-to guy. If he needs someone taken out, he goes to Silverbolt. Silverbolt can get it done, and that's why in episode 10 or no episode 11, the first bot that Starscream kills is Silverbolt because one, he's a flyer, and two, he's awesome, and Starscream knows that. Starscream has a memory. He knows what Autobots, were good fighters, were good warriors, and stuff. Anyway, so here we go. Back to the story. Back to the Jazz's team arriving at the Ark. I wanted kind of like a funny scene right here. Obviously, these guys are no threat to Team Prime. This is Team Prime. These are Prime soldiers. These are the guys that were on Prime's team. They're the best of the best. And Sideswipe and his goons don't stand a chance against these guys. But I just wanted to show how Sideswipe is not incompetent, but he's not much of a fighter. He wouldn't stand a chance against a Bumblebee, for goodness sake, let alone Jazz. So right here you can see Sideswipe's like, "You're not going anywhere." Jazz picks him up and just throws him just like trash. It's like just throwing out the trash. So somewhat funny, I guess. But no, but we do see later, like in episode 47, mostly with Sideswipe. He's good with the guns. He has a couple pistols. I would say he's a good shot. He can aim pretty well. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a sharpshooter, but he's good with the pistols. He's a quick draw. So, but as a fighter, I wouldn't bet on him in a fight against anybody really. He's not much of a fighter. So anyway, Teletron won. Now, this was a really easy decision. I've always loved that what do you call them, like a sound voice box or sound box or whatever. It came with I believe the commemorative edition of G1 Optimus Prime. It was just another release of G1 Prime, and that came with it. And I was like, well, that's a perfect fit. And I just put it on. He's on top of a CD case, and he can just spin around the room and look at everybody. And Teletron One controls the arc, unless someone manually takes over. He is in complete control of the arc. He controls the shields, the guns, everything. He's in complete control. And he's everywhere. There's computer monitors everywhere. He can be everywhere in the ship at any time. So he's basically the Ark, you know. And if he was ever to transform, if Teletron One was to ever become a transformer, he'd probably be bigger than Metroplex. He would be gigantic. The Ark is a very big ship. I wish there's no really way of showing scale. Maybe one day I can work with the scale and show you how big the Ark is, but it's an enormous ship. So as we come to the end of the episode, Sideswipe was planning to go after Jazz and capture him, bring him back, and throw him in jail, and trying to be all high and mighty like he has been for the past couple of episodes. But he's going to run into a problem here real quick, and that problem is the Seekers. They're gonna teach him a lesson, and he's gonna regret a lot of the things he's done. Yeah, and I mean, if I assume if you're watching this, you've seen the episodes. Yeah, Sideswipe has bad times ahead of him. Anyway, this is it. You guys have a good day.